That was a good start.
Maybe I will sit next to you now, just like this. Yeah, so you can feel free.
But then,
you are looking to me, and we are just talking, and he is like.
He's just excellent.
Yeah, he is. Just
I'm not here.
Yeah. Okay, so I will just ask you several questions, and you just give your answers as far as you know what is the situation in here or what was your experience in any way. So, first thing, can we start? Yeah. So tell what your name is, how old are you, and what are you doing or what were you doing in Latvia?
Okay. My name is Marina. I'm 19 years old and I'm from Germany. I'm a volunteer here in BGMK, and my tasks are organization and in the office and organizing projects like summer exchange. And
how long will you stay here?
I will stay here for 9 months, and I'm here since 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
Okay.
Just the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm Manuel&Manuel. I'm also from Germany. I have been volunteer in Latvia for nearly a year, also in the same place in Jelgava in Latvia, in the Children and Youth Music Club.
And what was your responsibility?
My responsibilities were mainly techniques of the club and introducing the bands to the place and so on.
Okay, so the topic of our film is like ethnic things. And so my point of view is like, for example, maybe you can briefly explain how is the situation. For example, Germany is a really big country, and there are a lot of ethnic nationalities living and together with one society, and children are living in one school. Come on! Please switch out. Mobile phone.
Continue.
Okay.
So I will repeat my thing. So what I would like you to say is, how are the situation in your country with ethnic cultures? For example, how are children learning together when school? Are there any conflicts or problems, or there's very good examples how they are solving those problems or something from your experience or whatever?
Since you already said Germany is a really big country and it's really difficult to say in Germany it's done like this, we have regions where there are really conflicts with pupils, kids from foreign countries. There are even schools or classes where there are only immigrant kids. So it's hard to integrate all of the people. Of course, there are good examples how it works together, but we have kids from many different nationalities. For example, Turkey, Russia, Poland. Yeah, so it's hard to find one real solution.
Yeah.
When you were learning, for example, were there in your class or university some persons from other ethnic cultures? And
of course.
Yeah. And how was the relationship? Was there any, was their background or your background, religion or whatever, traditions doing something?
I had a lot of immigrant kids in my class, and from first till fourth class, and it was always like we were in one class, but it was like the Germans and the immigrants. It wasn't like we didn't meet them in the afternoon to play or something. It was just one class, and yeah, and also by traditions, like there were Muslims with who had Ramadan, and it was kind of strange because we didn't know how to handle with it. Yeah.
How about you?
I remember I had one pretty good friend from Croatia during, I think, maybe 6th till 10th class. We were really good friends. So of course, I think in every German class there are kids from abroad, from some other countries, and it really depends on how the parents are and how the country where they come from, or if they come from a bigger city, how they if they are willing and motivated to integrate, it's really different also in Germany.
And was there any experience, for example, when you were visiting some home or family from other culture and there were, I don't know, some other food or some other tradition in celebrating things or in family in general?
One thing I have in mind from the friend, he always had the rule not to eat meat on Fridays. I think it was he just didn't never do it, and if there was meat somewhere in a birthday party or something, he just didn't take it. That's something.
I think I didn't have experience like that because I was never so close that I went to their home. Or, yeah.
But were there any like options to start the communication with them? For example, those immigrant kids you said you had in your school. Was there any chances to start a conversation with them or go together to do some activities or something? Or they were just so they didn't respond to any?
It was very. It depended on the people because some people were very open-minded. We had a few gypsies in our class in Germany, and they were really open-minded and talked a lot. But there were a lot of people from Turkey, and they were. I remember once it was like they told some other older students that we told some bad words to them, and then they came and wanted to hit us and stuff like that. So I always remember the situation, and it wasn't very good. So yeah.
I think one place where Germans and immigrants, or however you want to call them, meet is sports club. Since football is very, very popular in Germany, many boys especially go to sports club, and that's where they also have to play together, kind of where they will play together with kids from other nations. Even though there are sports clubs which are founded by, for example, Greek people or Turkish people, which kind of have an own football club in Germany.
So there's some activity that they can do together. Well, their ethnic background doesn't matter so much. So, for example, sport. Yeah. And how was your experience here? You just started and you have your lot of experience. When you came to Latvia, how was the situation? How did you felt? How was other people reacting on you?
I have some experiences which I can easily tell because they're good in my mind. I've been for the first 3 weeks I was in the children camp, in the children holiday camp, and it was separated 3 weeks with other kids. Like on the first week there were small ones, and the next week bigger ones, and so on. So the younger kids, they were really open and interested. Oh, somebody from abroad, and tried to talk to me in Latvian, even though I told them and I made them to know I don't understand what they are saying. So they were like kids are. They wanted to play. They were interested. And when it came to the third week, where there were kids from the age starting from 16. It was difficult. They were more distanced and more not afraid, but just not so curious like the kids, like the younger ones. And of course they had a problem with the language. They were afraid to speak a foreign language that they just learned in school. Speaking English with a foreign guy is always a bit strange. But I was quite a bit sad because the first 3-4 days I was quite alone, and after a while they got more and more interested and more into talking to me. But at the first 3-4 days they were like really distanced, which was a bit strange.